It's the International Whoppa, promoted by the Wimborne Motorcycle Club, held at Merley Farm near Wimborne in Dorset. Today we've got 500cc and 1000cc sidecars. We've also got plenty of interviews, and not only that, we've got a great battle coming up for you with the 500cc soloists. So look out, we've got plenty of racing, plenty of interviews, plenty of things coming your way, and we thank all the sponsors today for this production, and of course speedwayportal.com and GrasstrackSPORT DVDs bring you all the action throughout the whole meeting.
With Paul Hurry then before the meeting starts this afternoon. Paul, last time we saw you was Iwade for the Ivor Thomas Memorial when you were going for the track record. So now you're on grass today. You've had a great chance in the Masters. You did really well. What's it like being back on the bike and being back on the grass?
Yeah, it's all right. I was actually just telling someone, that crowd there somewhere, that, yeah, there's no pressure really now. It's not my job. I'm just coming here to enjoy myself and treat it as a hobby really. So I can always go home at any point.
Well, yeah, but when you went to the Masters, you did pretty well in that one. So
yeah, obviously when you sort of come to meetings and the tracks look as good as this, you want to go out there and enjoy yourself. And obviously the Masters, it was the same, and that's what I've done, and you enjoyed my day.
So how does it differ? Does it differ a lot between Speedway and Grasstrack?
It does really. The track's cut up a lot more, and obviously you've got a bigger back wheel and a gearbox, a bit more suspension on the back wheel as well. So yeah, it's a bit different, but not too much. If anything, it's easier to ride. To start with, it's quite easy, but then later on when the track digs up and you get a few holes appearing, it gets a bit rough. But yeah, no, it's just nice and enjoyable. Excellent.
Well, have a great day. Stay safe, ride fast, and we'll see you at the end of the meeting.
Hopefully. Cheers, boss.
Okay, we're here this morning with Josh Goodwin, who's taking part in the 500cc sidecar today. Josh, how are you feeling? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's nice to have one close home. I only live 5 minutes down the road, and normally every weekend we travelling abroad, continent, we're racing like all the top boys. So it's nice to be on home soil with the European champion now, Matthijssen. He took it off of me this year, so I like to put one over him on my home soil. So I'll give it a go.
Excellent. And you've been out there, had a look at the track. What do you think? It's pretty smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, to me it's the same for everyone. It's going to be a bit greasy at the start because obviously the grass, but yeah, it's nice and smooth today. Hopefully, last week we had our British final, was a bit rough, and we won that. So hopefully we can have another good one today and end the season on a high.
So I guess that makes you 4-time British champion.
Yeah, it was nice. I've kept it again for this year, so hopefully I can do it again. But it puts me straight into the European finals for next year without doing the semi. So kind of building on that.
Excellent. Well, we'll be looking out for you this afternoon. Good luck and stay safe and ride fast.
Thank you.
Okay, we're now joined here with Paul Cooper, very fast and experienced grass track rider. Paul, what's it like coming back to Wimborne this year?
I rode at this track last year for the Masters, and I enjoyed it. The day didn't end too well for me. I ended up in a bit of a heat with Maisie at the end of the straight. But yeah, the track was good. So hopefully it's going to be something similar today. And there's a great field of riders, so it's going to be tough. It'll be interesting exciting for the fans to watch, and it'll be like I say, a tough meeting, but it'll be fun.
And how's your season gone so far?
It's been abysmal, absolutely awful. I've had a nightmare season until the Poacher, and I went to the Lincolnshire Poacher. And that was kind of going to be my last meeting, and I ended up winning it. So kind of got the buzz going again. I was ready to pack in for the season after the Poacher, but we won that. And then we've got a call up for the European final, a last minute call up, and we performed reasonably well there. We managed to scored some points, did okay, and the buzz is back. So we're here on a recent run of good form. So hopefully today we can carry that on and perform and maybe get on them steps.
Excellent. Now, a long time ago, I do believe you raced some Speedway as well, didn't you? What was it that made you make the switch, or the permanent switch, back to Grasstrack?
I broke my neck. No, I rode for Sheffield for 8 years. Really enjoyed my time at Speedway. Did a little bit for Scunthorpe as well, and then I had an accident at Rhodes Minnis, the Masters I think it was 2010, and I broke my neck and I suffered quite a bit of head trauma as well. And I kind of realised that I wanted to ride my bike again, but I enjoyed Grasstrack more than Speedway, and just thought time I'll cut it down to just doing one of them. And Grasstrack was the one that won. It's the one that I enjoy more of. So just decided to concentrate on my Grasstrack, and it's been a long, tough road getting back to some fine kind of form. But last year, I thought we'd kind of made it back to where we were before the accident, and then this year's been a nightmare year. So, I love my Grasstrack. I love my bike racing, but Grasstrack's my first love, so that's what we decided to concentrate on.
It's not a cheap sport to be involved in, so do you get help from sponsors and so on?
I do. I'm quite lucky. I do have some good sponsors that help me out a lot. Venue to Venue, which is Freddie Kinchin's company, they give me a lot of support. Bridget Pittman, she's a great help. Track Plus, who make the frames, they're a great company. Dave, who makes the frames, is a real good friend, and if you need any bits changing, he can do that for you, definitely. We've got MSC Melsungen, they're a club in Germany who I ride for out there. We've got Castor Oils, who sponsor me as well, and again, everyone who helps me out is a massive help. Yeah, because it isn't a cheap sport, so every little goes a long way.
Yeah, great, and it's very important sponsorship within Speedway, Grasstrack, Long Track, and so on. So we thank all the sponsors and anybody that puts anything into the sport. So after a dodgy start to the year, it's now going well because of the Lincolnshire poacher. So are you looking for a top 3 finish today?
Absolutely. Well, the main aim at any meeting is to make the final, and then if we make the final, then we can just push on and see what happens then. I mean, the steps are the aim at the end of the day. Obviously, everyone wants to win it, but getting the top 3 will be great. But making the finals the main aim that we're going for first off.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Paul, for your time. Ride safe and ride fast.
I'll try.
Okay, we're here with Mark Cossar, who is going to be riding the 1000cc class today. Mark, have you had a chance to look at the track yet already?
Yeah, it looks really good, to be fair. They've done a good job on the track.
It's really smooth. We went round there in the car a couple of days ago, and it really looks like it's going to be very fast.
It should be quite quick. Smooth at the minute. It will cut up a little bit because it doesn't look slick. So, it should be quite good.
Now, we had quite a bit of rain during the night last night. How do you think that's going to affect the track?
It'll make it better. Loads better because it'll be grippier.
Great, and for those at home who don't get to witness the 1000cc's going around, they are absolutely wicked fast, aren't they?
They don't hang around, that's for sure, yeah. 180 brake and not a lot of weight.
And your passenger today is?
It's Wayne Rickards. He's standing in because my passenger got injured in an incident a few weeks back.
And do you know what you're in for? Yeah, he does. Okay, well, you've also got some great sponsorship here. We see on the front of your bike from Rock Oil here, and you've got a couple of others you'd like to tell us about.
Yeah, Rock Oil helped me out a lot. Talon, Hagen, the main one, Mick Cave, Grab Hire. It's just all, without them we couldn't be here.
Yeah. Super, it all helps, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Okay, I'll have a great safe day, ride fast, and we'll see you after the meeting.
Perfect, thank you.
As we look across the field then, we can see the riders there for the riders briefing with Clerk of the Course Adrian Croft and ACU and National Steward Peter Gregory. So we thank Mr John Wood, who owns Merleyhorn Farm down here in Wimborne in Dorset, for his kind permission to run this cracking meeting, the International Whoppa, brought to you by SpeedwayPortal.com and GrasstrackSPORT DVDs. Looking ahead, we got some more interviews coming from Andy Haig. He's been doing well so far, and we're going to pop back to him now.
Okay, we're here this morning with Callum Walker, who's taking part in the solos today. Callum, last time we saw you was racing over on the Isle of Wight for Coventry Storm. So you're turning to Grasstrack now. So what's it like being out there?
I started on grass when I was about 9 years old now. I've been racing grass longer than I've been doing Speedway. I've only been doing that about 2 years now. So, so this is kind of like where I started it all, and it's a lot different to the Speedway, totally different ball game, which a lot of people don't realise. But yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah.
Well, we had a look. We had a little drive around the circuit a couple of days ago. And you're right, it's absolutely massive compared to the Isle of Wight, which is big in Speedway terms. So how does it differ much actually with the riding styles when you go out there to Speedway?
See, in the Speedway, you turn the bike a lot harder, whereas Grasstrack, you're trying to just almost keep your momentum going around the turn, so you don't want to lose much speed. Especially when you go abroad as well, like it's all about trying to keep your speed and not trying to scrub any off and all that sort of stuff. So it's a bit like Speedway's a lot more technical than it is on grass. So but yeah, it is totally different.
And we believe you got some great sponsorship help here with you today. Sat in the background there, Brian. So tell us a little bit how he got involved with you.
Well, Brian approached us sort of end of last year, actually at Wimborne for the Masters last year, and sort of said he wanted to help us out a bit through the winter and that. So we managed to get like a new carburettor and stuff with the money he gave us, and then start of the year he said he wanted to help us full time. So he's been a massive help really with doing engines and giving us all sorts of stuff for the bike, which helps a lot. And he knows a lot about setup as well, because he's been around the circuit for quite a few years. So he knows what the setups are and what to do on the Speedway and that. So yeah, it's good to have people like that round my camp. So and also I've got other sponsors like back at home. Like I've got Forster Dean Tyres. He's been helping me out since I started. So yeah, it's good to have a good range of sponsors around me. So yeah.
So how is your season going? Have you done many grass track meetings this year?
Yeah, it's been all right for me. I've had a lot of bad luck, to be honest, but obviously my chain went in the semi-final at the Masters, and if it didn't go, I would have been in the final. But so it means I have to qualify again next year for the Masters. But we managed to get a place in the Euro final as I was turned up as first reserve and managed to get a place in the final. So that was a good experience for me. And Speedway's we've been getting there. Obviously, it's only the start of my second season in the Speedway, so I've managed to be getting around 7-8 point mark roughly. So that's been all right. So we're just getting there steadily.
Great. Well, have a lovely day today. Stay safe and ride.
Molema, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown, Barrie Bennett and Eifion Hughes, Wayne Reid and Curtis McAnally, Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins, Dan Berwick and Anne Goodwin. And moving on after that, we're going to see the 1000cc sidecar lineups for you with Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell, Matt Ferramona and Gareth Williams, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders, Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh, Mark Cossar and Wayne Rickards, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown, Will Offen and Steve Hargreaves, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott, Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler, Pete Colvin, Steve Colvin, John Hiscock and Terry Madley. So that's completing all the riders for you then. This afternoon you're going to see racing here at Wimborne for the International Whoppa at the Merley Hall Farm. And just before we get into any racing, we're going to go back pit side with Andy and Chris Harris.
We're here with one of the favourites for the meeting this afternoon, Chris Harris. Chris, you've had a quick time to get back from Sweden last night. You've raced to get here. You've just been out on the track. What's it like?
Yeah, it's been a hectic journey, but no, the track feels good. It's a bit like last year, so I enjoyed it last year until we crashed. So hopefully this year we can go a bit better.
And we've had a lot of rain during the night. Do you think that's helped the track preparation?
Yeah, I'd say the track's good. The track is quite dry underneath, so which is good. So I think the water's done it a bit good. Get it in there and hopefully make some fun for racing.
Excellent. I just want to touch on the fact that we've got Team Harris. This is a new thing that you've launched this year, haven't you? Where you're really helping out a few of the young British lads in their Speedway careers, the youngsters. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, try and obviously bring in the youngsters. I keep saying there isn't enough help for the youngsters, and just feel I can do something. Not done as much as I would have liked to done this year. With my own racing, it's been a bit hectic and busy. So hopefully we can do a bit more in the winter though, and get in the workshop with them and teach them a bit there, and hopefully do more testing in the winter.
And do they also do the grass track as well, or are they concentrating on Speedway at the moment?
No, they're just on the Speedway. I'll leave them to do that. bit hard for them to do this, I think, at the minute.
Okay, great. And also, you've got a super team around you. Obviously, Lawrence has been with you, and of course, we know that your wife is very, very involved with your career as well. So having that great team around you, it's really helping you because you do a hell of a lot of meetings this year.
Yeah, me Mrs. Emma Louise, she does all the organising, all the planning, and make sure I get the right flights, right tunnels, and be in the right place at the right time. So yeah, she's a good as gold, that one.
Great stuff. Well, ride fast today. Stay safe. Have a great day, and we'll see you at the end of the meeting.
We'll have a go. Cheers, thank you.
Race 1, Heat 1 of the solos. We've got Tim Nobes as number 2 from gate 2. Jason Newitt, number 80 from gate 3. We've got Gareth Hickmott, number 17 from gate number 4. Ben Millichap, number 130 from gate 5. James Wright, number 69 from gate 6. And Paul Cooper, number 11 from gate number 7. Max Brown, number 21 from gate 8. And that completes your lineup then for the first race of the solos. Up go those tapes then, and a great flyer there from number 69, Wright. He's flying out front there, battling away with the number 2 position rider. And we've got Cooper, number 11, going around the outside there. Cracking little race. Cooper on the outside, Wright on the inside. Can Cooper do anything about Wright's supremacy so far in this first heat down here at Wimborne? Cooper's well out wide at the moment, having a good look around the outside, challenging wheel on wheel at the moment. It is between these two riders. Great stuff for the first ride of the circuit. It's still Wright though with the advantage over Cooper. Cooper's now dropping back. Wright is now powering away, keeping this number 1 position very much his own heat number 1. Super speed from this young man as well. Had a few injuries over the years, but he's looking good out there, as is Paul Cooper behind him in second place. These two could be making their way through to the final. You wouldn't bet against either of these two making it through to the final this afternoon. There you go though, checkered flag time it is, and your winner, of course, number 69 is Wright. So the result then, Heat 1 of the solos, James Wright first, Paul Cooper second, Tim Nobes third, Gareth Hickmott fourth, Ben Millichap fifth, Max Brown sixth, Jason Newitt seventh. Little replay here of the start, which we see the superb little fly from Wright, number 69, right in the middle of the picture there in the red, blue and white Kevlars. There he goes, super stuff, and a great charge around the outside as well from Cooper. We move onwards though to heat number 2 of the solos, race 2, gate 1, number 51, Nathan Moreton. Lee Madgewick, number 198, goes from gate 3. Scott Creswell, number 200, goes from gate 4. Andrew Appleton, number 22, one to watch from gate 5. Jody Hodgson, number 53, from gate 6. Ben Barker, another one to watch, number 88, from gate 7. Mark Taylor, number 170, from gate 8. And that is your lineup then for race number 2. And we got another fast flying start there from Appleton, challenged by Barker as well, the two that we predicted to watch in this one, pulling away very, very quickly from the rest of the field. There they are, out in front. If it stays like this is going to be a super little win here for Appleton from Barker. But Barker has no answer at the moment for Appleton's supremacy around the circuit today. Super smooth style as well. We had a ride around track just a few days ago in the car, and that track was super smooth, no bumps or anything at all. And as we can see at the moment, they're competing very, very well, flying around this circuit. It's now starting to churn it up a little bit after the first couple of races and the practice. Barker there, he's unable to make any inroads on Appleton out front at the moment. Some great leg trailing style as well going around there, around the turns. But it's Appleton in the lead here with this one. He's going to be coming around on the last lap now. Just about to take the checkered flag. And there he goes with the win in race number 2. So we've got a great little crowd here as well at Wimborne. Lovely to see so many people coming out. But the result for your Heat 2 of the solos: first Andrew Appleton, second Ben Barker, third Mark Taylor, fourth Nathan Moreton, fifth Scott Creswell, sixth Lee Madgewick, and Jody Hodgson is a non-starter. Little replay there of Appleton and Barker around the turns as we move onwards then to race number 3, heat number 3 of the solos. Dan Winterburn, James Hartley, Chris Harris, look out for him in this one. Tom Perry is another great rider to watch out for, as is Steve Boxhall. Paul Hurry as well, great to see him back on the grass track. Callum Walker, and there's your lineup for a crack in Heat 3. Oh, and there's a little bit of a problem there with the start tapes, and that looked to be that was catching on the support in the centre. Let's have a look at the replay. Here we go. Yep, catching right on the centre there. It's a little bit unfortunate for that to happen there of race number 3, so we're going to have a rerun of this one. So very unfortunate there to have that little problem as we see the replays with the tapes getting caught on the centre pin there, which is meant to be supporting the tape. So bit of bad luck, as we say. We're moving onwards. Let's have the rerun of heats number 3, race 3 for the 500 solos, and let's see what happens in this one as they power away from the start this time. Once again, it's Harris into the lead as we see number 37 there, and being chased down again by 86. That's Paul Hurry. So Harris already building up quite a nice lead over the rest of the field in the third heat here for the solos. Looking all the way back, Tom Perry there, pegged back in third place at the moment. No challenger for him though. He's kind of in the no man's land in the middle of the field there. Tom Perry in third place as we have with him spinning around there. Nice style he's got as well. Good to see him on the grass. And of course Paul Hurry in second place. Many championships he's won on the grass, many trophies, also many things he's won in Speedway over the years as well. Some horrific injuries he's suffered, but it's so good to see him back racing, and racing for fun rather than as his job. Meanwhile, back out in front as we see Chris Harris, number 37 there, going for the win here in the third race as he goes across the line for that checkered flag. As we go for the results for the solos: Chris Harris first, second Paul Hurry, third Tom Perry, fourth Steve Boxhall, fifth Dan Winterburn, sixth Callum Walker, seventh James Hartley. That's the result then for heat number 3 of the solos for you. So we look at a replay here of Chris Harris bombing around just after his nickname there, Bomber Harris. Moving onwards then, we go to the sidecars. Race 4, Heat 1, 500cc sidecars. Matthijssen and Molema against Goodwin and Brown. We've got Bennett and Hughes. Wayne Reid and McAnally. Mike Reid and Hopkins. Berwick and Goodwin. And that's the lineup then for you for this first heat of the 500cc sidecars. So off they go then, getting a very fast start as well. There is the European champion indeed, Matthijssen, powering away to the front in this one. Goodwin back in second place. Can Goodwin do anything about this? Having a good season so far. Let's see what he's like up against the European champions here with Matthijssen. And we see Mike Reid back in third place at the moment, with Wayne Reid in fourth. So a little bit of a tussle at the back end. Way out front we see Matthijssen powering away in this one. Goodwin trying to get on terms, not too far away, but far enough to make this one fairly straightforward and fairly easy then for the European champion. Just look how low down they get as well when they're going around the corners in this one, how close their heads get to those stones and that dirt. Nice wide circuit as well down here for the sidecars. And here we go, around a turn then for the last time for Matthijssen there, around turns 3 and 4. And to pick up that checkered flag, here he goes. And the rest of the field follows by Goodwin then, Mike Reid back in 3rd, Wayne Reid in 4th. So the result for your Heat 1 500cc sidecars: 1st Matthijssen, 2nd Goodwin, 3rd Mike Reid, 4th Wayne Reid, 5th Bennett and 6th Barrie. Taking a quick look at the replay from the start here as we see Matthijssen powering away. And that's the style there of the European champion in a slow-mo action. As we said earlier on, just look how close those heads and those helmets get to that stones and the dirt there. Out on circuit at the moment is the mascot for the day. It's Chad Wurtzfeld, so great to see him having a spin round here, Chad. He's been coming up through the ranks, riding the machines and getting to grips with things. He's got a great future ahead of him in the sport. And don't forget, you can keep up to date as well with Wimborne Motorcycle Club on Facebook, facebook.com/WimborneMCC, also on Twitter, Wimborne Grass, and of course the website wimbornemcc.co.uk, all the latest news and everything, and getting ready for next year's fixtures as well. 2 fixtures coming up next year for the Wimborne Club, so we look forward to those.
Just move back, you're only behind 3 rows there, you just get back a little bit, please.
Onwards we move. Race 5, Heat 1, the 1000cc sidecars, Shaw and Chittenden from Gate 1. Whitelam and Elliott from Gate 3. We got Wilson and Saunders from Gate number 4. Simmons and Woodley from Gate 5. Fumarola and Williams from Gate number 6. That completes your lineup then for the first race of the 1000cc's, the big chairs. Let's see what happens in this one. Bit of a jump there at the start. The start marshal's letting that one go. And we see straight to the front, powering away there is Fumarola, with Simmons putting the pressure on Whitelam as well, as we see there, going around the first few turns, kicking up the dust. Fumarola though making this one his own in this particular race at the moment. Very even spread though between the first 3 or 4 chairs, with Whitelam still 2nd place, Simmons 3rd, but still out in front is Fumarola. Looking very, very smooth, very fast. Kicking that dirt up as he goes. Arncha, a little bit of a mistake there, a little bit of a lock up, but he still keeps the lead. It gives Whitelam a bit of a chance to get on terms, but not enough of a chance. Whitelam trying to cut inside, very, very tight indeed. Look at that go there. But he's still holding on at the moment. It's Fumarola. Whitelam powering away, trying to do all he can, inside and out. Very, very tight on the inside. Look at this one. Very, very close indeed. Superb stuff. Very, very close racing. Crikey, it's amazing they didn't touch there around that turn. Great to see. And look at all of that dirt and spray hitting up in the faces of White Lamb in second place. They've got a battle with that. As we see, getting the flag there, Fumarola in first place, White Lamb second, Simmons in third. The result for you of Heat 1 of the 1000cc sidecars: first Fumarola, second White Lamb, third Simmons, fourth Wilson and fifth is Shaw. So brought to you by GrasstrackSPORT DVDs and SpeedwayPortal.com. We'll have a quick look at the replay here from the action cam. As we see, a great little start, very, very even. But it was Fumarola going straight into the lead from that one. And nice tight tussle there with Fumarola and White Lamb. Amazingly, no contact between the two as they came out of that turn. Onwards we go then to the next heat of the 1000cc chairs. Colvin and Colvin, gate 1. Gate 4 is Cossar and Rickards. Gate 6, Winterburn and Brown. So that's just your little lineup then for this one. Altogether we got 12 races over 4 legs then for the big chairs. We got the A and B finals to give you the overall positions coming up this afternoon. Tapes go up though, and it's a very even start, just the 3 flying away in this one. As you see at the moment, very close there though. At the moment there with 49 Winterburn and 37 Cossar in close attendance, and drifting down at the back there in third place is Colvin. So the front two here battling out for the points. Looking very fast as well as they go is Winterburn, bouncing and bopping around as we see Cossar there trying to get on terms, getting very close at certain parts of the track, losing it on others, gaining here and there. So very, very interesting to see bits that they lose out on, the bits that they gain on. But at the moment Winterburn seems to be pulling away slightly here at the moment from Cossar. He's not making the most use of the parts of the track that he's able to gain on. Although getting very, very close around that turn, and then he starts to lose it coming onto the straight. Look at that, he's not got the power, the outright power that Winterburn has got seemingly in this particular race. Maybe that's something they can tinker with back pit sides for their next outing. So there they go across the line, getting a checkered flag and the win for Winterburn against Cossar in second. So the results we have Heat 2 of the 1000cc sidecars: first Winterburn, second Cossar, third is Colvin. And a quick little replay for you here from Action Cam 3. Nice and tight and close between Winterburn and Cossar here. Very tight lock up there. Look how tight they locked that up. Very good. Onwards we move then. Race 7, Heat 3 of the 1000ccs. Gate 1, Owen and Farwell. Gate 2, Offen and Hargreaves. Gate 3, Hiscock and Madley. And Gate 4, Mogg and Cutler. Gate 5, Blackburn and Pugh. And that's your lineup then for the third heat in the first leg here of the big chairs. Very, very even start as we see there at the moment. Just about getting into the lead, we see Blackburn there chasing away with Offen. Very, very close between them all. Hiscock as well. He's in there with a shout. So coming around is 25 Blackburn in first place there with, you see that cam there on the back. All of that spray going up into number 12, Owen. Bopping around the track, trying to avoid as much of it as possible to try and get a clear view. They're right on the tracks there of Offen in second place. And look how big that lead Blackburn has got already over this trio fighting for second, third and fourth place. These guys in these are very, very fast. Look at that spray once again. Super shots we're getting here from the helmet cams on the back of the helmet. Superb stuff. All of those stones hitting you as they're going around those speeds. They are going to hurt something. They are really going to hurt when you're going around at those kind of speeds. Looking around, they're still challenging though for second, third and fourth place as they go. It's often from Owen from Hiscock. Out front, coming round to get the checkered flag, is Blackburn. Will there be a change? No, there won't be a change. So it's Blackburn, Offenville, Owen and Hiscock. So the result then of Heat 3 of the 1000cc sidecars: first place Blackburn, second Offen, third Owen, fourth Hiscock and fifth Mog. Quick replay from the back of the helmet there from the start from Action Cam 4. Look at that tearing up the track there. Super shots that we're seeing there. Number 12, Owen there, cutting over and being filled in there by all the dirt being thrown up. Then it's the walk back into the pits. So the overall standings then for you at the moment: James Wright first place, Andrew Appleton on 9, Chris Harris on 9, Nor joint first after round 1 for the 500cc solos. For the sidecars 500cc's, after just a single race, obviously Matthijssen and Molema first place from Goodwin and Brown in second, with Mike Reed and Hopkins in third. The 1000cc sidecars, after their round of races, all on 7 points. We've got Fumarola, Winterburn and Blackburn all tying up there, so nice and tight. We've got White Lamb, Cossar and Offen on the second places and just a couple of points behind. So looking across there, we see nice and busy, all the campers all packed up, supporters locking on, ready for the next batch of races coming your way in just a few moments. And the kids having a bit of fun on the slide over there. Great to see the kids all being involved as well. And Lee Smart and his partner there, tucking in with the chips.
Okay, we're here with Ben Barker. Ben, have you had a chance to have a little look at the track already today?
Yeah, I had a quick walk around. Yeah, you know, it looks good.
It's very smooth out there, so it should be quite fast.
Well, we'll find out, won't we, how smooth it is. You know, it won't know how smooth it is until we get out there. But, you know, as it looks at the moment, I think it's going to go slick pretty quick.
And obviously, a lot of us know you from the Speedway side of things as well. How's your season been going, both on and off the shell?
Yeah, it started really poorly on my own, standards. And then I picked it up, and it's been going really good since. And now we're in the playoffs, so it's just a big push now to try and get some silverware.
Excellent. And we're looking for a top 3 finish today?
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Don't get me wrong, I've done one meeting in the last 6 to 8 years on the grass. So, but I'm here to have a go, and I will get stuck in. So,
excellent. Well, ride safe and stay safe. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're here with James Hartley, who's taking part in the solos today here in Wimborne. James, have you had a chance to look at the track yet?
Yeah, it looks really good. I rode here last year in the Masters, and I really enjoyed the track. So I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah, it's one of the bigger ones in England. So, and it's quite a smooth surface. So it's quite similar to Speedway. So it should be good fun today. Yeah, more than anything.
How about Speedway? Do you fancy getting involved in that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had interest this year, and it's not something I've looked for this year. But I think next year, moving forward, it's definitely something I want to get into. And I think I come in on quite a low average, but I could definitely build on that. And I've done a lot of amateur meetings up at Scunthorpe, and I've had some very good results against like National League competition and Premier League. So yeah, I mean, it's something that I definitely want to get into. And if there's anyone out there who wants to give me a chance, and feel free to give me a ring.
Excellent. Now we've got also you're riding the solos, but we've got sidecars out. Have you ever thought of giving the sidecars a go, or even being a passenger?
I mean, it's something I've definitely thought of. I mean, you get to a point sometimes where you're crashing a bit and stuff. You think about something else. I mean, the 500 sidecars are something I've thought about, but I mean, I'm a bit tall to be a passenger as well, so I'd have to be a driver if anything. So I mean, it's something to look for in the future. Maybe when my career's coming to an end, I'll give it a go. But those boys on the sidecars are just nuts, and the thousands even more so. So I'm happy enough just having me in control and nobody else to mess with that. So.
Great, and we see from your banner that that James Purchase at 120 Motorsports helps you out a bit.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's been a big help this year. You know, he's been helping me out with getting my equipment. You know, gloves, helmets, and you know, protective wear and everything. So he's been a real good help, and it's good to have people behind you. You know, and I've got Butylene oil behind me as well, and I've got factory finish cleaning behind me as well. So it helps it helps to get the job done, so, and it helps me out as well. So yeah, big thanks to those guys, and K&M Filters and Throw Systems all help me out as well.
Excellent. Well, have a great day today. Stay safe, race hard, and we'll see you at the end of the meeting. Okay.
Moving onwards with the racing we go. Race number 8, Heat 4 in the solos. Gate 1 is James Wright. Gate 2 we see Callum Walker. Gate number 4 is Andrew Appleton. Gate number 5, Max Brown. Gate 6 is Dan Winterton. Gate 7, Nathan Moreton. Gate number 8 is James Hartley. And that's your lineup then for Heat 4 of the solos. Concentration at the start, up go those tapes and away they go, and it looks like a lean to the lead straight away. We've got Wright, number 69, there he goes, followed closely by Boxhall. Boxhall's had a great little speedway career, 1 or 2 injuries as well throughout his time, but he's had a successful couple of years down at Kent Kings, and he's moved onwards and upwards now and looking for something a bit more permanent. Meanwhile, it's still Wright, number 69, out in front looking down at his machine there as he goes down the back straight. Let's hope he's not got anything wrong there. Carrying on in the lead though, undeterred, still opening that throttle up. Still in second place is Boxhall from 12, Winterton, and 47, Walker in 4th place. As we see there, Walker going around the outside of Winterton to confirm that 3rd place he's into now. And nice smooth shots there of Boxhall. Still no answer though to the man out front, Wright, number 69. And he's actually run away with this race by the proverbial mile. There he goes, collecting the checkered flag from Boxhall, from Winterton, from Walker. And a big disappointment as well there for one of the favourites for the race, Andrew Appleton, failing to finish the race. But the winner is James Wright from 2nd place, Dan Winterton. 3rd, Callum Walker. 4th, Nathan Moreton. 5th, Max Brown. 6th, James Hartley. Look at the replay here, bouncing around the turns there, number 69 there. There's Wright on his way, and looking down at the very unlucky Andrew Appleton, number 22. Mechanical problems, being helped out there, having his machine pushed back while he takes a leisurely stroll back pit side. So next up we got race number 9, Heat 5 of the solos. Gate 1 we see Steve Boxhall. Gate 2, Tom Perry. Gate number 4 we've got Tim Nobes. Gate 5, Lee Madgewick. Gate 7, Ben Millichap. Gate number 8, Jody Hodgson. So the lads just getting themselves sorted and ready for this one. 8-5 then of the solos. Ooh, a little bit of a jump start there from 198, almost touching the tapes. That's Lee Madgewick. Puts himself into an unfortunate position there with Nobes number 2 stretching out into the lead from number 1 Perry, and 130 Millichap. The other riders there being non-starters in this particular race. So Nobes bouncing around in those green and black race suit and bike covers. And he's absolutely flying away with this one as well. Getting used to this circuit down here at Wimborne this afternoon. Great style as well, leg trailing round the turn he goes. Tom Perry got absolutely no answer to him at all. Nobes well out front in this one, not going to be caught unless he has some kind of mechanical issue, which hopefully he won't have. Powering on then in heat number 5. There we go, superb little action shots there, going around the turns, great to see. And he's just coming around then. And the checkered flag, there you go. Taking the win then, Tim Nobes from Perry from Millichap. And the result then of heat 5 of the solos. First place Tim Nobes, second Tom Perry, third Ben Millichap, fourth Lee Madgewick, non-starters Steve Boxhall and Jody Hodgson. And another look from Action Cam 1 replay there. Tim Nobes bouncing around the turns. Look how much that bike flexes as well. Super stuff. And into the straight as well. Next up, race 10, heat number 6 of the solos. Gate 1 we see Ben Barker. Gate number 2, Paul Cooper. Gate number 3 is Paul Hurry. Gate 4 is Mark Taylor. Gate 5, Jason Newitt. Gate 6, Gareth Hickmott. And Gate 7, unbeaten so far, Chris Harris. Gate 8, Scott Creswell. And that completes your lineup then for heat number 6 of the solos. So start marshal down there as we see, trying to get them all up to the tapes. Looks to be a slight delay for this one. Here they come into their boxes already. Under orders they are. Up fly those tapes. Let's have a look and see what happens then in heat number 6 of the solos. And as expected, it's Harris well to the front in this one, followed by Barker, number 88, in second place. And we see a little battle there for third and fourth brewing up as well, locking down between Hurry and Cooper. Let's see what transpires between these two. Cooper having a good old look around the outside there of Hurry. Will he be able to get past him? Going a little bit wide there. Still flying out front though. 37 Harris. Miles in front in this particular race. Big gap back there to Barker, number 88. And another gap to the third and fourth battle there between Hurry and Cooper. Many people say if only Chris Harris could replicate this kind of form from Grasstrack to the Grand Prix, he would have been able to stick in the series there. But never mind. Oh, cracking little race at the back there. As Harris comes over, gets the checkered flag and the win from Barker, from Cooper, from Hurry. So the result then of heat 6 of the solos: first place Chris Harris, second Ben Barker, third Paul Hurry, fourth Paul Cooper, fifth Gareth Hickmott, sixth Mark Taylor, seventh Scott Creswell. So here we have a quick little replay here of Cooper going very wide out of turn 4, round outside of those pegs, as he's having a good old battle there with Paul Hurry for third place. as we see they're ripping those tear-offs off as well. Back onto the circuit he goes there, got the power on and have another bash. Meanwhile, we have a quick look down at one of the stewards there, putting the holes in, replacing those pegs that were churned up by Paul Cooper. And there we see the officials' box as well. Nice and warm in there, very lucky, keeping away from all the flying dust. And the good old crowd, cracking supporters we've got here this afternoon. Moving onwards though to race 11, heat 2, 500cc sidecars. Barrie from Mike Reed, gate 2, gate 3, Wayne Reed, gate 4, we've got Bennett, gate 5, Goodwin, and gate 6, unbeaten so far, Matthijssen. So there's your full lineup then for race 2 of the 500cc sidecars. Will Goodwin be able to get the better of Matthijssen, or will someone else spring a surprise in the second heat then of these 500cc sidecars while we see them sorting out their grid positions? A little bit of gardening going on down there. Normally it's the sheep doing that in this field. We're letting the riders have a go at that this time round. Start marshal runs off, and we got a nice clean start, and it's Matthijssen with a super start with Goodwin pressuring as well. Neck and neck down the home straight, but Matthijssen gets the jump into the first turn from Goodwin. Cracking stuff then once again from the European champion, and Goodwin has got a lot of hard work to do. Great little battle going on between Mike Reed and Wayne Reed, 57 and 56 there for 3rd and 4th places. Super stuff to see at the moment with this. Goodwin there not letting his opponent from the continent get too far ahead in this one. Trying all he can at the moment, but it's still Matthijssen well out front. Goodwin's keeping that pressure on, having a good old crack around those corners. Look at that, look at him go there. And there we look down now at Matthijssen. Very smooth style, picking the line as he goes. And everyone else at the back behind these two, a little bit spread out in this particular race. All those positions are sorted by the looks of things at the moment. As we see Goodwin having another little try, but he's just that little bit too far behind, I think, at the moment to make any inroads on Matthijssen, unless Matthijssen slips up at all. As Matthijssen goes over, gets that checkered flag from Goodwin. So the result for you: 1st place Matthijssen, 2nd Goodwin, 3rd Barrie, 4th Wayne Reed, 5th Mike Reed, and at the back in 6th is Bennett. Action cam, a number 1 replay. We see the start here. Fantastic sharp reflexes from Goodwin and Matthijssen on the inside, and we see there, closest to the camera I should say, with Goodwin next to him. Next up, race 12, heat 4 of the 1000cc sidecars. Gate 1 is Mog, gate 2 Cossar, gate 3 is Simmons, gate 4 Shaw, gate 5 is Hickmott, and that is your lineup then for heat number 4 of the 1000cc sidecars. So into the realms of the big chairs we go then once again. Seen some good racing from them so far this afternoon, churning up that field as they go. Lots of noise, we're in for another one here. Clean start away from everybody as well. Looks like it's 37 into the front in this one. Cossar to the front, yep, there he goes, number 37 Cossar from Simmons. Bit of a battle going on there as we see Hickmott taking 3rd from 98 Mog. And Cossar is running away with this one by far. At the back there we see Shaw at the back, number 375. But number 37 Cossar making this race his own from Simmons, who has no answer whatsoever. The speed these guys get is absolutely fantastic. I wonder how many of you sat watching this would actually like to travel there as a passenger, getting down low as they go around those corners as well. These guys need some total and utter respect for the dangers that they put themselves in as well. Fantastic to watch. It's great for the support as well, trackside. Lovely having such a big crowd on a Sunday afternoon in Wimborne. Churning up the dirt then, there he goes and once again, and Cossar gets that checkered flag and the win in Heat 4 here of the 1000cc sidecars. So big chair time it is. We've got another 2 heats coming up after this one. I'm going to give you the result though first of all. First place is Cossar, second Simmons, third Hiscock, fourth Mock and fifth is Shaw. Quick little replay from our action cam number 2 of the start. Once we see their cracking start there with the speed that these guys get from a standing start. Cossar into the lead. Look how spread out they are straight away from the start. And all of that dirt being churned up there around the turn, and just shows you how those guys hang off the back of those big chairs. That is something else. Bit of practice here from late arrival. He's just arrived and he's now going to be able to take his remaining rides in the meeting. That's number 53 of the Solos, Jody Hodgson, having a little bit of practice, being granted here by the clerk of the course. If you're watching this online on speedwayportal.com, which costs £4, DVDs are available from GrasstrackSPORT DVDs at a cost of £10. Moving on, race 13, heat 5, 1000cc sidecars. We see the boys coming out then for this one. Fumarola, Colvin, Oppen and Hargreaves. We got Wilson. So we see the start marshals there looking at their programs just to make sure they're getting everybody into the correct race positions here. All going at it here, just the 4 chairs in this one. And it's often out front in this one, number 80. Looking at the rear view cam from that big chair as well. Look at that spray coming up into the faces of the following chairs. Unbelievable stuff as well. Great little action shots that we're getting this afternoon from our multi-camera production. As we said, if you'd like to purchase this on DVD, you can do from GrasstrackSPORT DVDs, cost of £10. Always a little slip there and slide from number 24 Wilson there, cutting over onto the inside of the circuit. Big mistake there from Wilson. Recovering though, carrying on in the race. If you'd like to watch this, of course, online, no matter where you are in the world, you can do that at speedwayportal.com, and it's just a cost of £4 to purchase that one. You can watch it as many times as you wish. So looking down there at the circuit, still we've got Offen out in front, leading, number 80 there he is, from Colvin, from Fumarola and Wilson at the back. So round the turn they go then for the last time, up to the checkered flag. And to take the win, there he goes. Number 80 is Offen. From Colvin in second place, Fumarola third. So that result then of heat number 5, the 1000cc sidecars, big chair win, then first place for Offen, second Wilson, third Fumarola, fourth Colvin. As we see a replay from our Cam 4 from the back of Offen's big chair, see how that track is churned up from the start. You see the marks that they put in the grass, unbelievable stuff. And going down the back straight, just watch this, the spray from back wheels going into the faces of these guys is something else. The lads that are holding on the back there, unbelievable how they hold on with the stones flying up at them in the air. Race 14, heat number 6, the 1000cc sidecars. The lads coming out for this one then. So we're going to have Owen, Winterburn, Whitelum, we got Blackburn, once again adjust the 4 big chairs. Off they fly in this one. Looks like we've got a flying start here from number 25 Blackburn. There he is into the lead. Nice little tussle coming up here with Whitelum and Winterburn. So is Winterburn going to be able to do anything against Whitelum? Is Whitelum going to be able to do anything for Blackburn? Let's have a look then at this one. Some great shots here, much closer racing in this particular heat than for the big chairs, much more evenly matched. Couple of little mistakes there from the first 2 as they go around the turn. Both recovered, keeping their positions. Number 49 then, Winterburn, he's really putting the pressure on here at the moment in second place from Blackburn. Is he going to be able to get on target? Very good little cut back there. Can he make it stick? Can he get past? No, he tries out wide now through that roost of that spray from the back wheel of the chair in front of him. Having another look around the inside of this particular turn, but he has no answer there to Blackburn going over to get the checkered flag. Result for you then of heat 6 of the 1000cc sidecars. First place Blackburn, second Winterburn, third Whitelum, fourth Owen. As we see from our action cam 3, a little replay of that little tussle there for first, second and third place. Whitelum on the outside, number 92. Number 49, Winterburn, cutting in very tight, right round by the pegs, and 25, Blackburn, keeping his lead. And there we can see so far the progressive scores for you. Tying in first place, 18 points apiece for the solos is James Wright and Chris Harris. Back on 15 points, Tim Nobes, Ben Barker, 14. To the 500cc sidecars, unbeaten out in front is Matthijssen and Molema. Second place is Goodwin with Brown. And in third place, Mike Reed and Wayne Reed, tying on 6 points. To the 1000cc big chairs, unbeaten so far is Blackburn and Pugh on 14. Tying on 12 points, Winterburn, Cossar and Offen, with down in 5th, Fumarola. we see the mascot Chad Wurtzfeld back out on the circuit having a few laps of practice. Back to the solos we go then. Race number 15, heat 7. For the solos, gate 1 is Mark Taylor. Gate 3 we see Steve Boxhall. Gate 4 Dan Winterton. Gate 5 is Scott Creswell. Gate number 6 we see Paul Hurry. Gate 7 is Tim Nobes. And gate number 8 we see Andrew Appleton. That's your lineup then for Heat 7 of the solos, race 15 in this afternoon's programme here at Merley Hall Farm, Wimborne. So we're going to see how Andrew Appleton can recover from his previous outing where he had serious engine problems there. Resulting in retirement from his previous heat, which was rather unfortunate for him. Let's see how he does though when these guys get themselves ready and the tapes go up in just a couple of moments' time. So they're all now back up to the tapes. Start marshal's happy, away he goes, and off we go then with heat number 7, and it is indeed Appleton to the front in this one. We see Tim Nobes move into second place with Paul Hurry there, number 86, tucking in for third, chased down there by Steve Boxhall in fourth place. So it's a great recovery here from Appleton after his previous retirement in his previous race. Great to see him back out in the lead. One of the favourites for this meeting as well. Obviously that's going to be a little bit ruined, but we'll see if we can recover from this because he's got the finals to get to if he can carry on with this kind of form. Showing everybody what they've missed, moving well in front of Tim Nobes in this one. Hurry still in third, unable to make any ground on Nobes, and Boxhall back and forth, unable to make any ground up on Hurry. Super smooth action style there though from Appleton, as he comes around there to get that checkered flag then and the win in heat 7 of the solos. So your result for you of heat number 7 of the solos: first was Andrew Appleton, second Tim Nobes, third Paul Hurry, fourth Steve Boxhall, fifth Dan Winterton, sixth Mark Taylor, seventh Scott Creswell. Taking a look at the Cam 3 on the replay, we see here at the start, super start then for Appleton. Bunched together though in the middle of the remaining 3 of the top 4, with Tim Nobes getting the advantage. Now moving on though to race 16, heat 8 of the solos. Gate 1 is Chris Harris. Gate 2, Max Brown. Gate 4 we see Ben Barker. Gate number 6, James Hartley. Gate 7, James Wright. Gate 8, Tom Perry. And that's your lineup then for heat number 8. So another super start as we take a look there. Great one from Wright. Even better though is Harris. And having a look round the outside, will he be able to make it is Barker. Taking the wide route around Wright, and he does so, moves himself into second place. Super move there from the young Cornishman. So 2 Cornishmen out in the first 2 places. Harris leading from Barker, from Wright in third place. So Barker's giving it everything in this one. Will he be able to get on terms with Harris, who's been untroubled so far throughout the meeting this afternoon? You can see his bucking Bronco style behind him when he goes around those turns, giving it his all, going into them and out of those turns. Look at him go. He wants to get on top of Harris in this one. He's going out very, very wide there, losing a little bit of ground, unfortunately, for Barker. Harris still keeping that first place in the lead in this one. Barker's giving it all on the last turn. Will he be able to do anything? The answer is no. Harris gets the win from Barker from Wright. The results then for your Heat 8 of the solos. First we see Chris Harris, second Ben Barker, third James Wright, fourth Tom Perry, fifth Max Brown, and sixth was James Hartley. Looking at the replay here of Harris coming round the turn, chased on down by Ben Barker, fighting the bike around the circuit. They both of them are, but Harris took the win from Barker. Moving on, race 17, heat 9 and the solos. Gate 1, Jason Newitt. Gate 2, Jody Hodgson. Gate 3, Callum Walker. Gate 4, Ben Millichap. Gate 5, Nathan Moreton. Gate 6, Paul Cooper. Gate 7, Gareth Hickmott. And Gate 8, Lee Madgewick. That's your lineup then for heat number 9 of the solos. Start Marshal gets them ready, off he goes, up go the tapes. And it's another cracking start there for Cooper from Millichap as we see them go down that back straight into turn number 1 for the first time. Oh, mistake there from Millichap, allows Moreton through on the inside, and going around the outside of the pair of them there is number 17 Hickmott. Hickmott there moves himself into second place behind Cooper. Millichap back in third, Moreton in fourth. Cooper though, he's unaware of all the action behind him. He's well out front in this one. Absolutely untouchable in heat 9 of the solos. And there we see the rest of the field coming around at the moment. Second, third, fourth and fifth. Cooper then, there he goes around the turns once again. Nice smooth style, looking very, very good indeed. And he's coming around now to take the checkered flag after these turns. And there he goes, round turn 3 and 4, little cheeky look back and thinks, yeah, miles in the lead, mate. Thank you very much for that one. Nice little win then for that young man, Paul Cooper, heat 9 of the solos. Result in the heat 9 of the solos. First is Paul Cooper, second Gareth Hickmott, third Ben Millichap, fourth Nathan Moreton, fifth Mark Taylor. As we take a look at Action Cam 3 replay here of that first turn, where we had Millichap making that small error there, allowing Moreton through. So we now move on to race number 18, which is heat 3 of the 500cc sidecars, and we've got Goodwin and Matthijssen, Barrie, Mike Reed, Bennett and Wayne Reed. That's your lineup then for heat 3 of the 500cc sidecars. As we see some serious digging and gardening going on down there. They must be looking for gold or something on the start line. Somehow I don't think they're going to find that in the field. As the farm owner down here, John Wood, he would have definitely found that if there was any gold out there. So all moving into their positions. So off goes the start marshal then. Up go the tapes for the third heat of the 500cc sidecars, and once again it's Matthijssen getting a superb start away from Goodwin in second place. Goodwin nice and close so for this one. much closer than it has been so far. Back in third is Mike Reid, with Wayne Reid in fourth position at the moment. And so at the end of the first lap, we see still Matthijssen in the lead, being chased down very much so by Goodwin. And it's still the same as we said at the back. Mike Reid third, Wayne Reid fourth. So Goodwin hitting the pegs on the inside of the circuit there. He's cutting in very, very tight, trying all he can to get on terms with Matthijssen. Matthijssen, he's been looking in a class of his own so far this afternoon down here at Wimborne at Hall Farm. Goodwin though trying all sorts of different manoeuvres, all sorts of different lanes that he's trying to get on terms. He looks down the outside now. He's having a total change from the inside. He's now going to the outside. Now he's cutting back. What will he be able to do? Very, very close with Matthijssen. He is in heat 3. Back out wide he goes again. Will he be able to do a cutback once again? Let's have a look at this one. He's going wide, he's cutting back. Round the outside he goes now. On the line, does he get it? Yes, he gets it, just about on the line. Goodwin just grabs that win fractionally on the line. There was just inches in it there with Matthijssen. So the Heat 3 500cc sidecar result: first was Goodwin, second Matthijssen, third Mike Reid, fourth Wayne Reid. Action cam replay there, just going over the line, although the line's not very clear to you, but the referee can see that, and we can see that from our position as well. Great slow-mo pictures there of the boys on these 500cc's. We now move to the big chairs though. Gate number 1 is Cossar. Gate 3, Blackburn. Gate 5, Offen. Gate 6, Hiscock. That's the lineup then for race 19, heat 7 of the 1000cc sidecars. We're back into 3 races for you of those big chairs. So just the 4 of them: Cossar, Blackburn, Offen, Hiscock. What will the outcome be in this one? Looking back down in the bottom left hand of your screen, we look back from Offen's bike cam. Meanwhile, back out in front we see Cossar making the move already into turn 1, with Blackburn in second place behind him, Offen in third, Hiscock at the back. Cossar already got a commanding lead for this one from Blackburn. Bit of a gap then back to Offen, and Hiscock not too far behind, as we can see now here from the rear cam from Offen, with Hiscock getting all covered in, all filled in there considerably. Moving back to the front though, there we see number 37 Cossar showing everybody the way around this circuit on the big chairs, and Hiscock there having a look around the inside there of Offen holding on. Great shots looking back once again. Still in second place we see Blackburn, but it's Cossar well in the lead in heat number 7 of the sidecars, the 1000cc versions for you. And once again looking back there at Hiscock from Offen, who's still in third place. Moving onwards now, going across, getting the win and a checkered flag then in heat number 7 of the 1000cc big chairs, number 37 Cossar. The result of heat 7 of the 1000cc sidecars: first Cossar, second Blackburn, third Offen, fourth was Hiscock. So we're going to have a look at the replay here. Action cam 4 on the back of Offen's machine, looking back at number 184 Hiscock going round the bends there in the corners of this circuit at Hall Farm. And a little trip, nice sedate trip back into the pits as well, as we see second place Blackburn there with Hiscock pulling up behind. Next up is race 20, heat number 8 of the 1000cc sidecars. Gate 1 is Whitelam. Gate number 2 is Wilson. Gate 3 we see Shaw. And gate number 6 we see Owen. So just the 4 of them once again then for this heat number 8 of the big chairs. Looks like a little confusion of which gate for Shaw to take. There they go though, slotting in. We just now wait for the last competitor there, number 12 Owen, to take their positions. And we'll be underway with heat number 8 for you. So, Star Marshals ready, off they go once again, and up go the tapes. And it is Whitelam straight away into the lead. Great little battle for second place there with Owen and Wilson together. Owen well out wide on this one, Wilson tucking in on the inside. Neck and neck they go round though, but still out front is Whitelam. Little mistake from Whitelam, but he's well enough in the front. Where we see Owen now move into second place with Wilson there. Looking around the outside now, taking a different line, totally different line, well out wide in that one. Trying to get some extra speed up from somewhere. Try and get on terms with Owen in front. Now we see Wilson trying to cut up the inside out of turn 4. Getting really much more on terms though. Having another look round the outside here of Owen. Great little tussle between these two. But will Wilson be able to find a way past? Doesn't look like there's going to be a way past as we go into the last lap, but you never know. Look at this. Great superb racing from the big chairs. Meanwhile still Whitelam out front. Going for the checkered flag in this one. Going to collect that checkered flag in just a few moments. Whilst we're looking at the battle for second and third place, Whitelam's won the race from Owen from Wilson. The result for you of Heat 8 of the 1000cc sidecars: first Whitelam, second Owen, third Wilson, and fourth was Hiscock. So we're going to go and have a look at the replay, and it shows Wilson going really wide around the outside there of Owen, a little bit too wide, and costing them a little bit of time, a little bit of ground, which they were unable to make up and get back on terms. Onwards we go with race 21, heat number 9 of the 1000cc sidecars. Gate 2 is Winterton. Gate number 3 is Mog. Gate 4, Fumarola, and Gate 5 is Colvin. Gate 6 is Simmons. That's your lineup then for heat number 9 of the 1000cc sidecars. So off we go with this one. Great start once again. Look at that one from Simmons, blasting into the lead. Just past Winterburn, number 49. Looking like a good tussle here. They can bit of a lock up there from Winterburn, just behind Simmons, making sure he didn't collide. Back in third place we see Mog from number 15 Fumarola. Great battle developing between, we've got two battles on actually, battle for first and battle for third. Super action shots with Simmons and Winterburn there. Winterburn trying to get on terms. Winterburn though really trying all they can to try and slip up the inside. It looks like it's going to be an inside move if anything. Oh, and a lock up there right behind Simmons. So looks like Winterburn's got the speed to get past Simmons, but will they be able to make anything stick on this one? Could it be a last bend dash? We'll have to wait and see. We've got one more lap to go. so tight, almost touching there as Simmons goes out wide. Winterburn cuts up the inside, they're neck and neck. Going around the final turns. Can Winterburn make it stick? Winterburn's just got ahead on the inside, and there they go. Winterburn goes through to take the win on the last turn. Superb racing there from these big chairs with Simmons in second place. So that's your heat result. First Winterburn, second Simmons, third Fumarola, fourth Mog, and fifth was Colvin. Heat 9 result then for the 1000cc sidecars. So what a great race that was. Super entertainment, 2 races in one. Lovely to see for the spectators. Having a look at Cam 2, the action replay for you of Winterburn going up the inside here on the last 2 bends then on the inside of Simmons. Look at that commitment. That is absolutely fantastic stuff. So the standings after round 3 for the solos. Chris Harris heading the scores with 27. James Wright on 24, second place. Tim Nobes third on 22. Barker and Cooper tying in fourth on 21. 500cc sidecars after round 3. First is Matthijssen on 19, second Goodwin on 17, third Mike Reed on 10, and fourth on 9 is Wayne Reed. For the 1000cc sidecars, joint first place, 19 points apiece, Blackburn, Winterbourne and Cossar, so very tight there. Back in fourth, tying on 16 are Offen and Whitelam. So that brings us all up to date on those scores. Moving on to race 22, heat 10 of the solos. As we can see, riders coming out onto the circuit now, lining up at the tapes. Should be a good one. We're going to be looking to see how they get on with this one. Super fine start then from the man at the front, number 69, James Wright. Ben Barker moving into second place there, past Hickmott in second. And going down the field even more is Hickmott now, as we see Walker move into third place. So Wright's out front, hot on his tail, Ben Barker from Cornwall. Fighting the track, trying to get some more grip and some more speed around those corners as he goes to get on par with the man out front there, and number 69, Wright. Both of those two now moving away from the rest of the field. Back in third place, as we said, number 47 is Walker, and he's got a bit of a jump back to the rest of the field behind him as well. So well spread out then in heat 10 here of the solos. So it was a good tight first bend, leading all the way, start to finish, getting the win, and the checkered flag, number 69 there is Wright. The result for heat 10 of the solos for you. First place James Wright, second was Ben Barker, third Callum Walker, fourth Gareth Hickmott, fifth Scott Creswell, sixth Jason Newitt, and Jody Hodgson at the back in seventh place. So back pit side they all go, as we said, and a quick little replay here of your race winner, number 69 there, James Wright, bouncing that front wheel up in the air, going around the turn there, looking very, very good indeed, keeping that under control. Cracking slow motion shots as we move forward on to the next race, race 23, heat 11 of the solos. Lee Madgewick from gate 1, Andrew Appleton gate 2, Nathan Moreton comes from gate number 3, whilst in gate number 4 we see Paul Cooper, and gate 5 Tom Perry, and gate number 6 Chris Harris, gate 7 Dan Winterton. That's your full lineup then for heat 11 of the solos, and off they go. And straight away it's Appleton with the lead in this one from Harris. So Appleton Appleton goes a little bit wide there, allows Harris through the inside. Appleton fights back along the outside though. Harris comes back up the inside. Great little race then between these two at the moment. Super stuff from these two stars of this meeting. Both of them were favourites for this meeting. Harris and Appleton together fighting it out, first and second place. Harris now having the upper hand on this one. Appleton trying a different line down the home straight there, trying to find a little bit more speed out of his machine. But Harris now starting to pull away, and he's into the distance in this one. Off he goes. Meanwhile, looking back, we see Paul Cooper. He's moved into third place as well. Harris then still at the front. Appleton quite a way behind, and quite a way back behind him as well is Paul Cooper. Little wheelie there around the turn from Chris Harris as he goes across the line, getting that checkered flag, and the win then in Heat 11 of the solos. And the result of Heat 11 of the solos: first Chris Harris, second Andrew Appleton, third Paul Cooper, fourth Tom Perry as we see taking a slip there, fifth Dan Winterburn. And here we see the little bit of the tussle, the to-in and the throw-in between Chris Harris and Andrew Appleton. Cracking slow-mo stuff coming up for you here. You see this. Brilliant. Appleton on the outside, Harris on the inside, and in the background we see Paul Cooper. Moving onwards then to our next race. Race 24, Heat 12 of the solos. Gate 1 is Paul Hurry. Gate 2, Ben Millichap. Gate number 3, James Hartley. Gate 4, Max Brown. Gate 5, Tim Nobes. Gate 6 is Mark Taylor. Gate 7 is Steve Boxhall. That completes your lineup for Heat number 12 of the solos. So this is the last of the legs to qualify then for the A and B finals. A little bit of agitation there at the start of this one between a couple on the start line. Taking the move straight away is number 86 Paul Hurry. Tim Nobes moving into second place. Millichap into third behind Nobes at the moment, being pressed then by 170 Mark Taylor. But it is Paul Hurry. Great to see him, as we said earlier on, back racing. Doesn't look like he's missing this one little bit, does it? Cracking days had down the air at Wimborne. Rolling back those years, getting that speed out of that machine, and here he is leading Heat number 12. The last of the qualifying races then, as we said, for the A and B finals coming up very shortly. Still looking back, we've got Tim Nobes in second place, and moving into third place now is Steve Boxhall. He's moved ahead of Millichap and Taylor. Here we see Taylor just nipping up the inside there of Millichap, and flicking back now we see Hurry again going down the back straight, going a little wide actually, just off the circuit there fractionally, a little bit wide around the top turns as well. And a bit wide going along the home straight as he goes around there to get that checkered flag, and the win then of Heat number 12 for Paul Hurry. And the result of Heat number 12 of the solos: first Paul Hurry, second Tim Nobes, third Steve Boxhall, fourth Mark Taylor, fifth Ben Millichap, and Max Brown sixth. So we see a leg out there, a little steel shoe coming off actually there of number 130, Ben Millichap. So that's a little bit of bad luck. That's obviously why he was flying back down the ranks after having a good start there to the meeting. And Taylor nipping up the inside. So Millichap there, he's been back, picked up his steel shoe. See it dangling there from the right hand of his machine. Chat there with Paul Cooper and our clerk of the course as well.
Final leg of the 500 sidecar. We're just getting the better winning the cars allowed all on this
Moving onwards we go then with race 25, and this is race 4 of the 500cc sidecars. Gate 1, Wayne Reed. Gate number 2 is Bennett. Gate number 3 is Mike Reed. Gate number 4 is Berwick. Gate number 6, Matthijssen. And gate number 8 is Goodwin. So it's double points then in this round for the last of their rides, the 4th race in the series between the 500cc sidecar competitors. So all to go for still to keep this little series alive. Matthijssen has been the pick of the crop so far this afternoon. Goodwin's been the closest challenger, beating Matthijssen in one of the previous races. Let's see what can happen then in this final race between the 500cc sidecars this afternoon here at Wimborne. So up go those tapes, and it is in fact Matthijssen away from the start, nice and quick, and shifting into second place very quickly as well is Goodwin. Wayne Reed back in 3rd place, and just moved into 4th is Mike Reed. So that's the way it stands at the moment then after the first lap, as we see them crossing the line into the bottom turns. And once again there we see Matthijssen and Goodwin putting the pressure on already, trying to find a way past Matthijssen, that European champion. Is he going to go away and take the spoils this afternoon? It very much looks like he will, if it all stays like this. So still concentrating here on Matthijssen and Goodwin in 2nd place. Goodwin throwing it out wide there, trying to find that extra speed. Will you get anything around here? Round, nice and wide he goes around the top turns. Can he do anything? He's still quite a way behind at the moment. He needs that extra speed from somewhere to get on track with Matthijssen. They're into the last lap now. Let's see what he can do. Just a few seconds more to go. Can he do anything? Matthijssen, he's got it in the bag. Here he comes round the bend then for the last time this afternoon. Taking that checkered flag to win by 33 points to Goodwin's 27 on the day. So heat 4 result for you, the 500cc sidecars. 1st Matthijssen, 2nd Goodwin, 3rd Wayne Reed, 4th Mike Reed, 5th Bennett, and Berwick was a non-starter. Quick little action replay then from cam 1 of the start, and see how super fast then the guys nearest the camera there, Goodwin are, and of course Matthijssen just poking their wheel out in front at the moment. They've got virtually a bike's length start over the rest of the field already. And there we see the winning pair, William Matthijssen and Sandra Molema, going round as the 500cc sidecar winners here of the 2016 International Whoppa at Merley Hall Farm. And once again we see our mascot Chad Wurtzfeld. He's out on circuit once again doing some more demonstration laps. Moving into the last round then of the big chairs. Race 26, heat number 10, the 1000cc sidecars. We're going to get underway with that one now. Riders coming up then in gate number 2 is Hiscock. In gate 4 we see Owen. Gate 5 is Winterburn. Gate 6, Colvin. That's your lineup then for race number 10. Race 26, the 1000cc sidecars, the last of 3 qualifying races, taking us into our A and B finals coming up very shortly. Start marshal walks away, off they go, and up go the traps. and it's Winterton straight to the front in this one, followed by Colvin. In second place is into third place. Having a look round the outside there, and he takes around the outside. Owen goes around the outside of Hiscock, looking to go inside Colvin. Will he be able to do that as well? Yes, he does. Superb little manoeuvre there from Owen. So from fourth to second, just like that, in with under half a lap. Super stuff. Meanwhile, though, it's still number 49 Winterburn out front, showing everybody the way round in race number 10 for the 1000cc big chairs. So quite a way in front, as we can see down there looking at the pictures at the moment. Hiscock here going a little wide coming out of the turn. Some big gaps developing between all of those riders out there at the moment. Although we now see Hiscock putting a charge down on Colvin. Will they be able to do anything to get on terms? 2 or 3 bike lengths behind them. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to at the moment. Now they drop back. Gaining it on one corner, losing it on another. Seems to be the story of their day so far, unfortunately for them. But coming around then, for the last time to take a checkered flag, number 49 Winterburn. And the result of number 10, 1000cc sidecars. First is Winterburn, second Owen, third Colvin, fourth Hiscock. So we have a quick look at cam 2 on the action replay, and there we see Hiscock getting completely filled in, the passengers sticking their head down with all of that stuff flying around. Meanwhile, everybody else goes back pit side. Don't forget you can buy today's meeting on DVD, £10 a piece from GrasstrackSPORT. Also, if you'd like to watch it online, speedwayportal.com, you can watch it in full HD 1080p for £4 as many times as you like. Moving forward, race 27, heat 11, 1000cc sidecars. Gate 1 is Fumarola. Gate number 2 we see Blackburn. Gate number 5 is Shaw. And in gate number 6 is Mog. That's the lineup then for race 11, the penultimate of the qualifiers for the A and the B finals for the big chairs. The next meeting to be held at this track here at Merley Farm in 2017 will be on Sunday the 4th of June, the European 500cc sidecar semi-final. So make a date in your diary for that one. Up go the tapes then for race 11, and getting a jump straight away is 25 Blackburn. On the outside there is Mog. So Mog surprisingly to the front in this one as he goes a little bit wide. Blackburn cuts inside straight back into the lead. And also having a look around the outside of Mog at the moment, we see Fumarola. Runs out of track there, he's cut back inside. Let's see what he does around this turn. Here he comes, nice and wide, cuts it in, winds the power on, and there you go, sweet as you like, he's in front. So it's Fumarola moving into second place. So it's Blackburn from Fumarola from Mog. So Mog had a cracking start there, must have wondered what was going on. It's the best start they've had all day. Oh, arms up in the air, looks like they've got a problem going down the straight. Let's hope they can carry on though to get some points. Not been too lucky so far this afternoon. Cracking start though, fortunately for them in that race. Still looking down there at Blackburn. It's been very good, very consistent all afternoon. Some good style of racing. Very hard, very forceful. Coming around the bottom turn then for the last time. Great slide round there as we see. Going across, getting that checkered flag and the win. Number 25, Blackburn. So your result then for you of Heat 11, the 1000cc sidecars. First Blackburn, second Fumarola, third Mog, fourth Shaw. Taking a look from cam 3 on the action replay in slow-mo, we can see there number 98 Mog, who's had a flying start, down there in second place at that particular moment there, with number 15 Fumarola going out wide there, trying to find a way past, and then he hits all of that roost there, which has come off Blackburn, who's in first place. How they fight their way through that, heaven only knows. Can you imagine doing that down a motorway at 60-70 miles an hour? Because I could not. So gate 1 is Offen. Gate 2 Simmons. Gate 3 is Wilson. Gate number 5 is Whitelam. Gate 6 is Cossar. And that's your lineup for you for race 28 and race 12 of the 1000cc sidecars. So start marshal there, pulling them all into their starting positions. Just waiting for one or two of them to get themselves all settled, and we're going to be underway with this race for you. The last of the qualifiers then. Okay, so it looks like they're all happy. Thank goodness for that. Off goes the start marshal, up go the tapes. And we've got a flyer then for 37 Cossar. Then it's number 80 Offen into second place. And number 9 as well moves into third. And it's all fighting all over the place at the moment for this one. What a cracking race. 4 of them abreast going round that turn. As we now see moving into second place, number 9 Simmons has gone past number 80 Offen. Now we've got another battle on our hands as well. 92 there going up the inside of number 80, so Whitelam's taken off and out that way. Offen is dropping right back in the rankings in this race. Meanwhile, still out front, way out front, is number 37 Cossar, absolutely unaware of everything that's going on behind him. Second place is number 9 Simmons, and then it's a lucky dip for all the other places at the moment. The best race of the afternoon by far then from the big chairs. Absolutely cracking stuff. A little bit of a coming together over there with a couple of the chairs. That looks like number 34 Wilson, and it looks like number 80 Offen. Yes. So it looks like they've had a bit of a coming together over there on the far corner. Marshall's coming over to have a look. Let's hope there's no serious injury there. It doesn't look like it. Just looks like a little bit of pride, battered and winded, as we have a quick look at the replay. And there we see going into the back of number 34 there is Offen. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Trying to slow down. Unfortunately, it wasn't happening for him. So the result then for you is Cossar first, Simmons second, Whitelam third, Offen fourth, and excluded is Wilson. So the standings after 4 rounds of the solos is Chris Harris sitting pretty on 36 points, first place. James Wright second on 33. Tim Nobes third on 29. 28 is Ben Barker and Paul Hurry in joint fourth. So far the final result then for the 500cc sidecars, Matthijssen and Molema, they win on 33 points from Goodwin and Brown on 27 and Mike Reed and Hopkins on 10. Standings after round 4 of the 1000cc sidecars. Joint leaders on 26 points is Blackburn, Winterton and Cossar. Fourth place joint on 20, Whitelam and Fumarola. So for the final time, we see the mascot Chad Wertzfeld out on circuit. Race 29, the B final of the 1000cc sidecars. Gate 1 is Hiscock. Gate 2 is Colvin. Gate 3 is Whitelam. Gate number 4 is Mogg. Gate 5 is Simmons. And gate 6 is Owen. So there's your full lineup then for this B final of the 1000cc big chairs. So first and second places in this B final, then they make it through to the A final. So let's see who's going to go and join the big boys then after 4 laps of this circuit for the B final of these big chairs. Let's have a look. So tapes up then, and it's Whitelam then to the front in this one straight away. And he goes past number 9 Simmons into the lead, so it's Whitelam from Simmons. After Whitelam getting the initial jump and Simmons powering through, it's now all swapped around with Whitelam out front, Simmons in second place. So battling the track there down there at the moment is Whitelam. And Owen has passed number 98 Mogg as well to go into third place. Quite a way behind, don't think that's going to make any difference on today's proceedings at the moment. It looks like it's going to be Whitelam and Simmons going through to the A final from this race. If it all stays as it is. Been some cracking racing from these big chairs this afternoon down here at Merley Hall Farm. Fantastic to see as we're into the last lap. We'll almost finished this one. So number 92 coming around to take the checkered flag. And the win, that's Whitelam, wins from number 9 Simmons, and into the A final they go, which is coming up very shortly. And the result then of the B final of the 1000cc sidecars: first Whitelam, second Simmons, third Owen, fourth Mogg, fifth Colvin, and sixth is Hiscock. Little replay here from cam number 3. Look how much action was going on around that first turn then. We see out in the mid-track there Simmons and number 92 cutting up the inside, Whitelam and going on to take the lead, and so race 30, the B final in the solos. Gate 1 is Winterton. Gate 2, Appleton. Gate 3, Perry. Gate number 4 is Millichap. Gate 5, Taylor. Gate 6, Boxhall. Gate 7 is Hickmott. And gate number 8 is Moreton. So again, the same rules apply in this one. First 2 place riders in this B final make their way into the A final. So will Appleton be able to get his way into the final, fighting back after that mishap earlier on in the meeting where he had a non-finish? We'll see. But up go the tapes. He's missed the tapes completely there. But he powers it on down the first straight into the lead straight away. Superb stuff indeed. Around that first bend into the lead is Appleton. He's got the lead there from Perry in second place, Winterton in third, Boxhall in fourth. So looking down there, Boxhall's now looking to challenge Winterton. So Winterton there, he's a little bit wide. Ooh, big pull up on the old wheelie there from Boxhall on the inside, getting very, very close there to Winterton. Winterton holding on. Will Boxhall be able to do anything about it at all? Not that it's going to matter too much if Appleton and Perry stay in the positions they're in at the moment, way, way out ahead of them. But this is all for points money. Yep, there you go. Boxhall cuts inside nice and cleanly of Winterton to take that third place. And now he starts to power away as well from Winterton. So if he'd been able to do that a couple of laps earlier, you never know what might have been. But the race win anyway goes to Appleton from Perry. B final solos result: first Appleton, second Perry, third Boxhall, fourth Winterton, fifth Hickmott, 6th Taylor, 7th Millichap, 8th is Moreton. A look at the replay from Action Cam 2, and there we see Appleton there flying his way through the field into first place, and also lovely lift up there from Boxhall while he attempts to go up the inside there of Winterton. Race 31, the A final, 1000cc sidecars. Cossar from gate number 1. From gate 2 is Whitelam. From gate 3 we see Blackburn. Gate 4, Simmons. Gate 5, Fumarola. Gate 6, Winterburn. That's your lineup then for the A final of the 1000cc big chairs. So this is what it's been all about. 12 heats and the B final to get this far this afternoon then for these 1000cc sidecars. We've had some fantastic racing from them. They're loud and noisy, they kick up dust, they please the crowd, and there seems to be a problem pitside there for one of the competitors. And here they come. So number 49 there having a little bit of a problem, Winterburn having a bit of a problem, but they're all sorted and ready. Into the traps they go. Start Marshall's happy, away he goes for the last time for the 1000cc's, and off they go, and it is in fact Winterburn gets a flyer in this one, neck and neck with 37 Cossar. Cossar though gets the drop as they go into the first turn from 49 Winterburn. Then we see Blackburn from Simmons, but it is still out front Cossar from Winterburn. Cossar pulling away. Winterburn looks to have a solid second place at the moment. Looking back is 25 Blackburn, who then has a gap back to number 9 Simmons. As we see then, the bottom place is way behind the front runners in this race. The A final coming round. Just another lap to go to take the checkered flag. Number 37 Cossar here. Super stuff watching them race this afternoon. It's been fantastic racing. Watching them come from behind as well is amazing. Oh, look at that as well. That control that Cossar's got on that machine is unbelievable. So saving that from a 360 that was potentially quite hazardous. Coming around to take that win then. 37 Cossar from second place, 49 Winterburn from 25, third place Blackburn. So that is your A final for you here at Merley Farm. And the result then once again for you. First is Cossar, second Winterbourne, third Blackburn, fourth Simmons, fifth Fumarola, sixth is Whitelam. That's the A final, 1000cc sidecars as the riders go round nice and slow, showing their appreciation to the crowd for turning up today. And what a great crowd we've had down here then at Merley Farm here in Wimborne. To Action Cam 3 in a replay, and taking a look here at Cossar, and it's that spin. He could have gone all the way around, but somehow through superb skill he managed to save that one and not even drop a place and go back on. Look at that. I bet there's some big smiles under those crash helmets today. So the 2016 International Whoppa 1000cc sidecar winners, Cossar and Rickards. So this is it, the race 32, final race today, the A final of the solos. Gate 1, Chris Harris. Gate 2, Paul Hurry. Gate 3, James Wright. Gate 4, Andrew Appleton. Gate 5, Ben Barker. Gate 6, Tim Nobes. Gate 7, Tom Perry. And Gate 8, Paul Cooper. The A final lineup then for the International Whoppa at Merley Farm in Wimborne for 2016. So this is it now. Who's going to take the pressure of this final start, the final race then of the afternoon? A little bit of juggling around at the tapes. Those tapes rise, and it is Wright that makes the start on this one, and also Appleton as well. Appleton looking very good and he's going to take the advantage there after Wright pulls a wheelie in the turn, and he moves himself into first place. So it's Appleton from Wright. And as we take a look back as well, back in third place we've got 37 Chris Harris, and in fourth we've got Paul Cooper coming through to the ranks, and working his way up to fifth as well is Paul Hurry. Paul Hurry working his way into fifth place. But out front we see Appleton there from Wright. So Appleton looks like he's going to do this the hard way, you know, after having a terrible engine failure earlier on in the meeting and coming through to take the B final, and now by the looks of it, touch wood, to take the A final as well for him. Bit of bad luck it will be for Chris Harris, that has ridden so well throughout the afternoon, but it is in fact then a win then for Appleton. And Appleton takes that win. There he is, very happy man, punch in the air, number 22. And the A final result then for you for the solos: first Andrew Appleton, second James Wright, third Chris Harris, fourth Paul Cooper, fifth Paul Hurry, sixth Tom Perry, seventh Ben Barker, eighth was Tim Nobes. Again, we've had some cracking racing for you this afternoon from the soloists showing their skills, and there we have it, the 2016 International Whoppa solo winner on the 500cc's, Andrew Appleton.
Now wins the 2016 solo A final for the Wimborne Whoppa. So show your appreciation for all the lads coming around on a lap of honour. Super final there. And Chris Harris leads you round.
Here we go, replay of the start. Legs all over the place and throttles wide open. They go down that back straight. And we're going to be going and seeing the presentations to all of these riders, all the 500cc solo riders, the 500cc sidecar lads, and the big chairs, the 1000cc boys and girls, of course. And we're going to be going and seeing all of those interviews right after this replay. So thank you for watching this DVD, or if you're streaming it online, from GrasstrackSPORT DVDs and SpeedwayPortal.com. Thank you.
Well, we're here after the meeting with Carl Newman of Paul Pirates. Carl, you're going to do the trophies today, but I just want to talk about the fact you're this side of the fence, and I know you have done Grasstrack. You do Grasstrack.
No,
you don't?
No, never done.
Oh, okay. So now you've come down and saw this. You get the buzz?
You always get the buzz for riding any sort of bike. Is, you know, if it's got two wheels and an engine, you get the buzz to have a go at it. But you know, it's something I'll probably might have a go at one day. Might try it once next year, but it would be more for a bit of fun than competitive.
Yeah. And it is, of course, right on the doorstep as well for you.
Yeah, that's it. So just sort of travel down with my girlfriend and a nipper, and just enjoy the day out.
They've got you to, we've roped you in for an interview, and they've got you in there to do the trophies as well, so they're keeping you busy.
Well, yeah, the trophies is more on behalf of County Crest Pallets, my sponsors, and they also sponsor today, but unfortunately they couldn't make it, so they asked me to present the trophy, and because they helped me out so much in the year, then I'm more than happy to do it back for them.
Excellent. So just very quickly touching on your season so far, how have you found it this year?
It's been a struggle. I've just been knocked about left, right and centre, and with the fixture list being as inconsistent as it has, it's just been hard work, admittedly, and I haven't got the satisfaction out of it as I would have liked to have done. And it's only up until recently where I've actually had a run of matches where I've actually started scoring some half decent points. So that's the way Speedway goes. Everybody has one of those years, and hopefully this is it and out of the way, and I can look forward to bigger and better things next year.
Yeah, and of course with Plymouth, the are we opening, are we not, and all the rest of it, and then the terrible news about their air fence, that can't have helped the morale of everybody in the team as well.
No, that's it. It was a hard year for us at Plymouth. We just seemed to be hitting one hurdle after another, and you know, the promotion's done well. They've done fantastically well to keep going and fight for all the problems. I think they're in a better position now than they have been for a long time. So you know, for Plymouth at least, you know, the only way can be up.
Great. Well, I think you'll be wanted very shortly. So thank you very much, Carl, and we look forward to seeing you in the playoffs.
Thank you. Cheers.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the presentations for the top three in today's Wimborne Whoppa. Before we do the presentations, to present the trophies today is a young man who must be very, very popular around these parts. He's a key member of that very, very successful Bull Pirates team, and he, along with Chris Holt, is one of the main reasons why they had such a big lead to go to Wolverhampton tomorrow night. Big round of applause, please, to Callum Newman. Carl, we were just talking then, 12-point lead. I think you're capable of defending that at Wolverhampton tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I think we ended up by 8 there last time and we had some unfortunate problems. And so I think if we go there with a full-strength team and, you know, a bit of lazy luck on our side, we should come away with the win.
Everybody gives Matt so much stick, but basically he just gets off his backside. If he's got a problem, he gets it sorted. Not only is it good for Paul Speedway, but it's good for Speedway in general, isn't it?
Yeah, people like to criticise Matt because he's good at what he does. You know, he's the first one on the buzzer. You know, he knows the rules inside out, and he knows what he can do to, you know, everybody looks at the rules and sees them as restrictions. He looks at the rules and goes, right, what can I do with this? How can I make my team better? And, you know, that's what a promoter should do, and that's why he's been so successful over the years.
Another tremendous season for you at reserve. I should imagine they'll probably change the rules. You'll have to move in the top 5 next year.
I do not have a clue what's going to happen next year. This year's been a bit of a struggle for me personally, but you know, you know, whatever the rules. I mean, I'd like to be up in the bottom 5 next year and take on that challenge.
If you do get through, it looks almost certain it's going to be Bellevue, and that new track is really awesome. It's high speed, so many lines up there, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like the big and fast track. It's so smooth as well, and you know, the stadium itself is nice to go to. It's I think, you know, we need a bit more of that in Speedway.
Thanks very much. Have a word with you, and best of luck tomorrow at Wolverhampton. Right, we are going to start off then with the 500 sidecar for the first presentation of the afternoon. So coming up for 3rd place, Wayne Reid and Curtis McElhenney. In 2nd place, my word, he's really pushed the winner really, really hard today. He is a former European champion. Last week he became British champion once again. Runner-up in the 500 sidecars, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. And the winner of the 500 sidecars today, it's a great pleasure to see him racing back in this country. Superb combination. He is a multi-European champion, and he showed today why he wins so many European titles. The winners of the 500 sidecars, Matthijssen and Sandra Molema. Okay, we'll try and grab a word with the top 3 if we can. Do you want to do that first? Yes, please. Right then, we'll have a word with the 3rd crew, Wayne Reid and Curtis McElhenney. Wayne, you must be delighted you've not raced too much this season.
Yeah. No, it's only the 2nd one for the year and probably the last one of the year, but yeah, it's alright, not too bad.
Enjoyed it today, Curtis?
Yeah, it's been good. It's really good.
Track is ridden absolutely superbly today, hasn't it? Obviously for a lot of work in beforehand.
Yeah, the track's good apart from the stones, but yeah, it's been alright to be good. 2nd track of the year and the best track of the year, so it's good.
Well then, thank you very much. On to the 2nd crew then, Josh and Liam. Josh, you really made him work for it in that 3rd heat, got the better of him, but he was just too quick for him that last one.
Yeah, I was there, he was beating me at the start mostly, that's what he was doing, and I got him in the 3rd one and I thought, alright, just one more of that, but then in the last one he knew where I was, hopefully we can carry on beating him a few more times the next year and take that title back off of him.
And interesting, the last heat was the quickest time of the day, so obviously he did something to make sure he didn't get by.
I know, the times were getting harder and harder on me, so But yeah, it was good riding. I like riding against Will. We're both fair, but we pushed each other. So, like I said, next year I want my title back, so he won't have it. There you go, Liam. Very busy and successful afternoon.
Yeah, it's been a good day, but like they all said, the better ones always win on the day, so.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. We'll have a word with the winners. William, many congratulations, superb performance.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was enjoying today. It was a nice day. It was hard racing. Jos was pushing really hard today, but I knew before because he's always really fast in England. I don't know why, but I'm too slow in England. But no, in the end, we made some changes on the bike, and yeah, it worked well, but it was hard racing.
And your lady, Pat, have you had a nice day today? Good day today?
Definitely. It was really good racing.
Enjoyed coming over here to race?
Yeah, definitely want to come again.
There you go. William, it is great of you to come over. Wimborne and made a big effort to make this a good meeting today. And it's really great of you to come over here and race when you could have been racing back at home.
Yeah, I like to come to England because yeah, it's the end of the season, and I know I always go. I like to go to England because it's different. The crowd is great, and it's more relaxed than in Germany and in Holland. And that's the reason I come here, and yeah, it was a wonderful day.
Thank you very much and many congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Curtis McElhenney, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown and William Matthijssen.
Enjoy your journey home, won't you?
Thank you very much indeed. Show your appreciation there for 3 crews and 500 sidecars.
Oh, you...
Right then, we move on then to the solo competitors, top 3. What a fabulous final was, fabulous racing all day. Again, very much credit to the club. Coming through in 3rd place, he looked totally unbeatable in the heats. He's come through in 3rd place in the final, Chris Harris. Runner-up in the solos, James Wright.
Hey James, bend over. Bend over.
And the winner of the Wimborne Whoppa solo for 2016, he had to do it the hard way. He had that one engine failure in his second ride. He got through by the B final. He won the B final. He then went out and won the A final. Tremendous performance. European number 3, Andrew Appleton, winner of the Wimborne Whoppa for 2016. Okay, right. Chris, first of all, many thanks for coming back from Sweden to race. Have you enjoyed it today?
That's right, yeah, I enjoyed today more than I did yesterday. But no, it was a good meeting. I enjoyed it. Just missed the final heat up is an important one, but these boys are no slouches, so it was a good race, and it was yeah, I enjoyed it.
You looked totally unbeatable in the heat, even when you were out gated, you came through, and I think all eyes were on you for that final. Was it a bad start, or just something went wrong?
Yeah, I just didn't drop it quicker than these boys, and they was gone, so can't give these pair a head start like I did, so yeah, he was saving himself. I was tired as well. No, it was good. I enjoyed it. And, yeah.
Nice to see you back on the grass, and we hope that again, 2017, will we see more of you on the grass?
Maybe that's the plan. That's the plan.
And $64,000 question, transfer from Coventry, got a bit stale there, or looking for a new challenge in 2017?
Yeah, there's a few reasons. One is I've been there for a long time and just want a new challenge, and a few other reasons, but just want to kickstart the Speedway again, so I just feel somewhere new home for a while will do me good.
Well, and Chris, many congratulations on your 3rd place, thank you. James, Chris Harris finishing in 3rd place, thank you.
James Wright, great performance in second place.
Yeah, I had to work hard, try to save myself for the final. Normally I burn myself out, but I made a good start, got across Chris and then looked to the right, and Andrew was level with me, so to be fair, Andrew pulled out of the bag in the last one. I tried everything, but second's better than nothing really.
Track looked pretty good today, they worked on it, it was good at the start, they kept working on it, it looked superb out there.
Yeah, the track was great, it was a lot better than the Masters last year, and hopefully we can have a few more meetings here. I really enjoyed the circuit, it's a nice race circuit for everyone, so yeah, great good shout out to Wimborne for putting a good show really.
Overall, you must be delighted with what you achieved on the grass this season.
Not quite really, it hasn't really gone to plan. I've had a few mishaps and the meetings I wanted to do well in I've failed really, so hopefully next year I can come back stronger and hopefully win a few more meetings. I'd just like to thank MCS for helping support with the bikes all year, and they've been fantastic with me.
Thank you very much indeed, James. Runner-up James Wright, thank you very much. Andrew, many congratulations, you had to do it the hard way today.
Yeah, it was hard too. I struggled all day, to be honest. It was from when my chain came off in the second race. I knew that I had to win my last race, and obviously I was against Chris in that, and he passed me. So, coming through the B final, I thought just get that, and then obviously I had last two picks of the gate positions for the final, but I don't know how, but I was left a really good start right next to James, and I knew that these two were the trappers of the day, and I just concentrated so hard on the start to make a good one, and James and I were level all the way through to the first corner, so I just thought I'm not backing off till he backs off, and I ended up sort of out in the weeds a little bit, but that sort of put me on a really good racing line, and I rode out there all the race, and it was really fast, and just head down and hang on.
Good safe track, you were able to race to the best of your ability, wasn't it?
It was a good track today, really good track, very fast for such a small one, but it did start to cut up a little bit in the first corner, but yeah, it's a grass track, and it was really great conditions in my point of view.
Super fortnight, third in the European, and now winner of the Whoppa today. Can't ask for much better than that.
No, I've had a really good run to the end of the season this year, and I'm really chuffed. I'm nearly back to where I want to be going forward into next year, and I want to start the season where I left off, and I think this is a good one to finish up on.
Thank you very much indeed, Andrew. Many congratulations. Andrew Appleton, James Wright in Prince Aaron. You're 1, 2, 3 in the solo Wimborne Whoppa.
Look at that new out.
On we go then to the big chairs, and once again they didn't disappoint us. Some fabulous high-speed racing at this Whoppa this season. Finishing in third place with a tremendous performance, he was unbeaten at one time during the heats. Double Masters champion Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh. In second place, third in the Masters again this year, second in the Poacher, Gareth Winterton and the very busy Liam Brown. And the winners of the 1000cc sidecars Wimborne Whoppa for 2016. Fabulous performance. The winners, multi-masters champion Mark Cossar with passenger Wayne Rickards this afternoon. Okay, well have a word with Colin and Carl. Colin, good afternoon for you. Look really good in the opening heats.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. Can't make any excuses, and we just got a bit too much wheel spin on the start line in the final, and that was enough to let them go. But no, it was a good day, enjoyed it.
Not so busy this year. Obviously very hectic last year, but you took a step back a little bit this year.
Yeah, I think this is only about seventh or eighth meeting all season. I've never had a season where I've done so few meetings. We did about 21 last year, but I planned to cut it down a bit. It was either that or back up, so I said, well, cut it down and we'll still keep doing a bit.
Good afternoon for you, Carl.
Yeah, brilliant. Can't complain. This is on top 3, so yeah, great.
And again, it's been you haven't done too many meetings, but still a lot of success this year.
Oh yeah, it was all thereabouts, so yeah. It would have been nice to have repeated last year, but we'll make it, isn't it?
Okay, thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Over to the runners-up, Gareth Winterton and Liam Brown. Liam, very busy afternoon.
Yeah, still the same. It's same again. Mark beat us to the first corner and he kept it there. We knew that one of us had to make it there first, and it would have been a struggle to pass either of us, I think.
Pleased with second place, Gareth?
Yeah, we've done all right. We've had a good start today, and then that fourth race we sort of got a bit unsure because it went through gearbox instead of sticking in third. It went through to fourth, so it threw me out then for my gearing for the final. We were a little bit under-geared, but it's a decision we did make and we should have done so.
And obviously a lot of people may or may not know Dad's just had a big operation. Is he coming through okay?
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's laid up in bed. He's not one for lying in bed like, but he's there at minute, so but yeah, he'll be up and about next week, I would think, later on probably. We'll get him back down into work and get him moving again. He stays in bed too long, he might get lazy.
Thank you very much, well done in second place. Over to Mark and Wayne. Mark, tremendous performance.
Happy with it, yeah. Couldn't have gone better.
Now obviously new passenger today, you did quite a bit of practice, but you've got to get used to Wayne's style. It's totally different to Carl, I would imagine.
The style's very similar, it's more Wayne learning the bike, so that's why we did some work. I got the setup wrong for the first heat and it wasn't driving, but we chased that all day and got it right and won the count.
And it was so tight, 3 crews all on the same points going into the final. You can't get any tighter than that, can you?
Nah, that's what you like though, isn't it? Makes it racing.
Wayne, enjoyed it today, new experience in the back of Mark?
Yeah, brilliant mate, brilliant.
I'd be happy to passenger him again?
Yeah, definitely.
Right Mark, now you've got this Sidecar Speedway coming up on Friday. I mean, there are rumours that it's not on. I've been saying all day it's definitely on. It is definitely on, isn't it? And if you'd like to tell the people some of the crews you've got there.
Yeah, it's 100% on. I think they've had what go wrong, what they've had go wrong, I don't know what's gone on. But we're dealing with the owner of the stadium as a promoter and run it under the PCU rather than BSBA, so it will happen.
And can you tell us some of the crews you've got?
There's me, Whitelum, Wilson, I can't remember off the top of my
And
head.
have you got 500 sidecars as well this time, as well as the thousands?
We have, yes.
So the 1,000 and 500 all accomplished Speedway on Friday. Gentlemen, many congratulations. First, second and third, Colin Blackburn, Carl Hughes, Gareth Winterton, Liam Brown, Mark Cossar, win record. Well done. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Right, before we conclude the presentation, I think we're going to have the last word to Kyle, because obviously there are full fans here now. A little bird has told me before the meeting started, Kyle, that if you hadn't been in the middle of the playoffs, you might have been tempted to have a go on here yourself this afternoon. Is that true?
Yeah, a couple of people spoke to me earlier in the year about it, and unfortunately just fell at the wrong time, right in the middle of the playoffs. It's a bit of a risk, but we might look for the next year. We're just going to make that decision when it comes to it.
I think the Wimborne club are possibly looking at going to October for this next year in an effort to try and get some more Speedway lads, so that would obviously make you available then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, most likely, and we'll be interested in that.
Thanks for doing the presentations. Very best of luck at Wolverhampton tomorrow and at Barrie in the final if you get through.
Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Newman, one of the best reserves in the League League Speedway. Thank you very much indeed.